Yo, I
Hello.
think we are live. What's going on? Welcome to Married with Issues. This is issue 40.
It
Uh,
is it 40?
Yeah, I think it's 40.
Wow.
Well, we actually noticed when we were looking back at some of our older ones.
We
I don't,
missed an episode.
yeah, so I don't know if we missed 19 or if somehow 19 was accidentally deleted.
Not sure. We
But
might have
eventually we might do a lost episode 19
a lost issue.
or
We
lost issue,
found.
yeah.
Indeed. Hey, McD, thank you so much for being here. You as well, Mo. Good to see you. Kavi had to go eat dinner, and I told him to get some rest. But he's probably already left the chat, so.
Okay.
Enjoy your food, Kavi. Get some real food. Unlike
we don't eat
sometimes
the
we
best.
eat real food. No, for the most part. Hey, Chaos and Comics, thanks for joining us. Good to see you here.
Yeah, thank you everyone in chat for hanging out. Hope you're all having a good weekend.
Yes, you as well. Thanks for being here, Werewolf, by lunchtime. Sorry we're a little late. The time gets away from us almost every single day. Like, the older you get, the faster time goes, no matter how bad you want it to slow down. I already did that.
It was still on Top Chat.
No.
Well, when I looked at it, it said Top Chat. Yeah, and we're run.
It might have been. There's a good chance you're right. Because
I saw it said Top.
I love you so much. Oh, he's always right. I swear, I am the one that is always wrong. Like, I'm the one that doesn't listen. Even though I try to listen, I'm just not like all the rest. And I've proven it to be true, according to him. Anyways.
You're not.
Anyways, hey Mo, let's see. Right, it does. Isn't that a song?
Time keeps on slipping into the yeah.
Yeah, that is a song. Okay, that's what I thought. It's because as I was reading it, I was like hearing the song in my head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish time would slow down. It's going by too fast. I wish I had a TARDIS.
God, it really is. And
then I wouldn't have to worry about time. I could just go wherever and do whatever.
Think about that. Think if the TARDIS was real. That would be so awesome. What would be the first time and place you would go to? The first place.
So many places. Like,
I've never like really thought about it, but
that's a really good question. I think I would want to go in the future over the past, though, or maybe in the past. I don't know.
Future, yeah. See, even that.
That's a tough question because it's like, would you rather see something of how it's going to end, or would you rather go to the beginning?
No, I would. I'd
want to go back. I'd want to go back to meet people, certain people.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to know. Yeah, like ending or anything like that, but
I'd want to go back in the past.
I mean, speaking in terms of comics and stuff like that, I think it'd be awesome to go back and meet Jack Kirby or something in his prime. And
yeah, that's why I said I'd go back in the past. And, and Stan Lee and Ditko and
Rick I mean Ditko was a notorious hermit. Like if he
changed the course of history and provide somebody some information. And then be like,
I wonder if he ever went to like a con or anything, Ditko, because he was a notorious, I guess, shut-in. I don't know if that's the right word, but
it's a good question.
Yeah, he wasn't. He definitely wasn't.
Hey,
yeah,
I read that, and then I cut him off, so I stopped.
No,
sorry,
you're fine.
I have a tendency to do that, but no. Apparently, we need to say hi to Werewolf by Lunchtime's wife. Hi, wife. Well, not my wife, but Werewolf by Lunchtime wife. I have a husband, so there's that.
Yeah. So,
I'm a special kind of special.
Oh, to D. Hi, D. Hi.
Oh, say hello to D. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. D. I like that name. D.
Did it pop up on there before you saw it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That was weird.
I wasn't paying attention.
It almost looked like it popped up on StreamYard before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an awesome name though. Werewolf by Lunchtime.
Indeed. Hey, Puff.
So yeah, we got a lot to get into today.
It was good to watch your show earlier, Puff, and that AOK that he sent you with the first appearance Black Panther in German.
Yeah.
Really freaking awesome. Like, congrats on that. That's so cool.
Yeah, that was so awesome.
And your AOK is almost complete.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, we really wanted to be on Puff's show again today, but once again, we were out at we went to 2 shops today. Neither of them are main LCS. and picked up a couple things, but yeah, we have that, a little bit of news to go over, and we also got an AOK from
we really
Steve
didn't
Whiting.
get too much today, but yeah,
it was more quality, not quantity. Like
we do also have this AOK from Steve Whiting too, called Stone Cold Steve, who is just so freaking awesome. I really like watching him on shows and stuff. He's funny. He cracks me up. Like, he just makes me laugh, and it's a good time. So
that's
thank
right.
you again, Stone Cold Steve, if you happen to make it.
Yeah, McD said you finished last show on Deadpool in production at Marvel. I think we were trying to talk about that. Remember when we started having internet issues?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think so.
I wish I had the card still around. Where I wrote down the information, but let me just try and remember this off the top of my head. I remember it. Ryan Reynolds had like appeared on a talk show on like Christmas Eve or something, or like a couple days before, and he said something. This isn't a direct quote, but something along paraphrasing of, they asked him about Deadpool 3, or like another Deadpool movie, talking about how successful the first two had been, and he said something to the effect of like, oh yeah, we're working on that, or like we're in. I don't think he said exactly like we're in production, but pretty much saying like, yeah, we're at it. Like they're working on it, and this coincided with other rumors and reports that it had been in. I guess like pre-production is what you can call it. Yeah, they're not shooting it as far. They're not like in principal photography or anything like that, but. And it's kind of weird because some of the other reports, that's what they were saying, is it's almost like they're kind of like fast tracking that one, because they can kind of do so much with it, because it seems like that they're going to be really diving into the more like multiversal aspects and stuff. And with Deadpool being so meta and all that stuff too, you can do so much with that. He opens so much doors to it.
What's in the box? Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm just spacing off over here. But no, yeah, thank you again so much, Stone Cold Steve, for sending us this Steve writing. We truly appreciate it. I honestly can't wait to see what's in here, because I don't know what was said or what I don't know what to expect. The only thing I know kind of is the Brave and the Bold.
Well, yeah, don't
stuff. I don't remember.
Spoil anything for the viewers either.
Oh, well.
I'm just kidding.
My timeline is different. It goes back. It's like it jumps around.
Wibbly wobbly.
That's why. Yeah, it is wibbly wobbly. And
well, yeah, because I honestly don't really know what to expect either. Because I mean, yeah, he sent me like 1 or 2 pictures, but then I mean, he also said
NYC
there was like other
Thank
stuff.
Thank you, NYC. I thought you were gonna go get some dinner, and then I took rest, because I don't know how late it is there, but I know it's later than it is here.
It would be. Just past 11:15, or yeah,
McD and NYC and an AOK that I'm getting ready to open, and there's a letter.
Yeah. So pretty much like that we know too is he sent us a message saying wasn't a store closing in his area.
I think so. They were having a sale,
and it was crazy sales on like trades and hardcovers. So he asked, send me a list of stuff that we've been looking for,
which was quite a few things.
Oh boy.
Aw, there is a note.
You want to go for the hat trick? I think this would be three in a row if you read it.
Sure.
Because usually I always read it, but I think you've had the last couple.
I'm slowly gaining my confidence back from my things, so yeah, I'll read. Because Hooked on Phonics worked for me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm such a dork. I'm sorry, guys. You see what I caught that. With? But I feel so bad for you sometimes.
McGee said, "I'm a night owl. It's 3:49 a.m. here."
I would be passed
That's another way
out.
where me and McD is common, though. Another thing we have in common
is you are a night owl.
I'm the same way.
Okay. Well, I do got Soldier and Fuchsia. Merry Christmas. I hope you like these books. Glad Glad to have got to meet you guys and hope to see you more in the new year. Stone Cold Steve. P.S. I have like 4 trades still to send.
Oh my heck.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, Stay
Love
Puff
it.
says Steve loves sending out AOKs. He's just an awesome guy.
He really is. He just like he makes me laugh. Like I love watching him on your show, and like when I see him on other shows, he's just a good guy, and he's just so awesome to talk with.
Yeah,
like,
I love that. When I
Thank you
was
so
on
much.
Puff's show, Saturday show, a couple weeks back. I'm glad that I was on with him. Steve was on too. And, yeah, you could tell he just like Matt, you know, he gets a lot of happiness and joy out of doing it. Because even as he was doing this, I saw him post on Instagram like his list of everybody he wants to. Well, I don't know if it was everybody, but just a list of people he wants to AOK.
He's definitely a great guy, and it's so incredible. And I do want to thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We do have like 2 AOKs in the works that are like almost ready to go out, so they'll be out soon. Because that's the one thing I do know is comic karma is real, by far.
It is
by far. D-Runk, good to see you. Hello. It's been a long time. Just kidding.
Well,
maybe not that long.
But
no, it depends on how you look at time. Because sometimes it's I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on to the unboxing. This is gonna go up on the wall behind.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, see.
I'm not looking at it.
That's definitely not a trade. It's
a signature.
Heck. Well, and that's the Virgin one too, I think.
It's beautiful, and it's a signature, and
I think I kind of haven't got a good look at it yet. What?
It's signed by Tom King.
Oh yeah, right there, Tom King, right there, and that one's probably oh my, is that Mark Brooks? Because that's a Brooks cover.
Thank you so much. I have to show you guys.
Oh my heck!
Isn't that? Oh my goodness! I was not expecting this.
That's one of my favorite covers of.
Like just
almost all time, like, you know, but because and Kavi AOK'd us the trade dress version of this a while back, huh? But like quite a while back.
Yeah, because we have it up on the Catwoman wall.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and this one's the Virgin one.
Well, now
see, and it's double signed too, because that one's Tom King's signature.
Steve, just in time. We just barely opened it. Thanks for joining us. Hallelujah! Yay, I pronounced it right.
Oh my heck! I
don't always do that.
Yeah, it is signed by Mark Brooks and Tom King.
Yeah, it's
so it is Brooks.
That's why you heard the emotion in my voice,
my
because
heck.
I was not expecting that. Like,
this really is one of my favorite covers.
It's beautiful.
Like if I do a top 5 covers of all time, this is definitely in that.
That's a hard choice. There's so many good ones.
I know, right?
So many good ones.
It's so hard to.
This one I'm gonna let you guys see first. I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Let's find out. It is.
Oh, I kind of can't. Ooh, I think it's something Deadpool, right?
It is Deadpool. Deadpool vs. Gambit.
Oh yeah, Deadpool v Gambit. I wanted to read this series because I love Gambit too.
Community love by far.
Oh, that is awesome.
Turning friends into family. I swear, it's like this community is beyond anything I could have ever imagined.
And it is a variant to number 1. Mm-hmm. I've never even seen that one before.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome. It's like Deadpool, kind of like in Gambit's hair and jacket and stuff, and oh my heck, that is so awesome. Ooh. I love 90s. I
was I was born in 89.
There's even a price tag. I think it's hanging off the wig. Vintage, $9.90.
$9.
Oh,
$1.99? Are you out of your mind? Do you remember that McDonald's commercial back in the day? Where it's like $1.99.
Oh yeah. Something 99. Are you out of your mind? Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day. Well, then there is also
a
few. Oh, Jesus. Thank you so much. Like, I'm a real sucker for trades, and this is awesome. We have Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, Lady Bullseye.
Ooh. Yeah, and that's Brubaker.
Definitely gonna give this a read.
Ah.
Like, I didn't get done as much as I wanted to get done today. So
No.
like after the show, I plan on reading all of my Sandman books and catching up on those, and then I'm gonna finish the Violent because that can wait. I need to read my Sandman.
I know.
And I need to read more Daredevil too. See, and then there's this Daredevil one as well.
Because I've been reading a lot of Brubaker lately, and I've been reading a lot of his Captain America stuff, and I love it. And I recently just reread the like Frank Miller Daredevil Omnibus, so I've really been wanting to get into Brubaker's Daredevil stuff because I haven't. I mean, I think I've read like a little part of this run.
Thank you so much, Steve. Like, this is just so awesome. Thank you so much. It's truly incredible.
See, that's awesome. Like Lady Bullseye, I've never read anything with her.
So
and
good.
I love Bullseye. You know, like the regular Bullseye as a character.
That was it. The third season of Daredevil on Netflix that they had Bullseye. It was the third one, right?
Yeah, the second was Punisher. So
yeah,
it was. Yeah,
it was really good.
And I thought they did good.
They did really good on that one.
At first.
And then they did the Born Again storyline, like, but they stopped out. Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Then they threw in that head fake of Kevin Smith's Guardian Devil.
Yes.
When, spoiler alert for an old book, but
yeah.
Karen Page, you know, when she gets killed.
But
it's in a church by Bullseye with his Daredevil's baton things, his things. I can't. It's like a truncheon or something is what it's like technically called. I think
one of those things that you throw at people.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, in the show they did that fake where it looked like he threw it at her, but instead it killed somebody else.
I watched it with you. Yeah. I was there.
I know.
I think I was.
You were there, but not.
Sometimes I'm not always here, but I'm here. Like, yeah. Anyways, we have this one as well, Hell to Pay. This is just so awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, what's cool about that? That looks like it's from when Lee Bermejo was doing the covers.
Yeah.
And a couple issues back of our show, remember, I found a couple of Bermejo's Daredevil covers. Not that one, though. Holy cow.
It's a really good book.
Yeah, that one.
It's a really, really good book. It was one of my favorite 6-issue mini series of last year. I think. Did it come out last year?
Or was it the year before? It could have even been the year before. Maybe it was.
If you haven't read this one, you totally should, because it is a really good read, and it's just the Batman Brave and the Bold hardcover. Oh, I can't wait to reread this. Like, it's so good. I love being able to go back and reread old books that I've read before. It's just.
I'm definitely gonna reread that because Liam Sharp's art in it is incredible. And you know me, when I get, especially when I get like hardcovers or something of a book, maybe that we already have, but when the art is so good, you kind of want to get it on that oversized.
You want to double dip and have it in both issues.
Yeah. And I always just crack them open and get right to seeing how good the art looks, you know.
There's a few things that you like go hold off on reading because you're like, it's a old book. I don't want to. I'm too afraid to read it because the art is just so good. And
or if it's something you think that might like get hot or something, you know, and you don't want to. Because look what happened to my Hulk, my Immortal Hulk. You know, #1.
That's true, but I don't buy
Marvel's pages like fingerprint smudges way too easy.
But I don't go off of like this. I don't really speculate books. I just grab like the ones that I like. And
Comics on the Mind.
Hey, Comics on the Mind, good to see you. But no, like I just like to buy what I like, and if it happens to be a spec, then it is. But like,
yeah, I know.
I just kind of see it as like some of the books I buy, I don't ever intend on losing, you know. Like, well, I don't know, and I don't know where I lost my train of thought on that one. It happens, but I do want to thank you so much for this. I am so excited to reread this. If you haven't read it, you totally should.
I think
Halea Kabi.
Oh, Conquistadorks. Yeah, Hobby's in there. What's going on?
Oh, I almost couldn't pronounce your name.
Mr. Guerrero.
Mr. Guerrero. Hey, how did I? Oh, there. Okay, yeah, he does have a wrench.
Who?
Mr. Garrow.
Oh yeah, he should.
Yeah, he's got a wrench.
But remember, the stuff like automatically happens all the time on our channel though. Like, because remember when wasn't it like Matt and McGee and like 5 people somehow got
It was like slowly where they weren't able to comment.
Yeah, they got like mute, like muted
thing.
or something. Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird, but we were able to get it sorted out. And so the next one we have from the amazing Steve is Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Hickman FF. I've never read any of that, and
so beautiful.
Obviously, really on a Hickman kick right now. I mean, I'm still reading House and Powers, the hardcover. I'm still about halfway through it. I'm gonna try my damnedest to finish it tonight, hopefully, or something. But
all I know is I'm gonna read after the show because I have a lot of reading to catch up on.
Yeah, because we already cataloged some of the stuff that we got today.
Yes, and it was good seeing Comics on the Mind on with John earlier. That was a good stream because we were actually just like on our way home from being out and about when we were watching it, and it was good. It was a good stream, and yeah, definitely check out In Stock Trades because you can get them for like 40%.
Yeah,
off.
everything on that site, I swear, is at the least 40% off, and a lot of the times up to 50. I've even seen stuff up to 52, like 60% off.
Yeah, it's a where we've
like if you guys remember,
majority of all of our trades is like, from there.
Oh yeah, like if any of you guys were watching, what was it, like last episode or 2 episodes ago when I showed those Sandman omnibus. Well, I only showed one, but we have the 2 volumes.
You sound like me.
Well, what's the plural of omnibus? Is it omnibuses or omnibuy?
Book.
I don't know.
It's a book.
But I mean,
you open it.
Cover price on those are like $150 or something, $125, $150. But
yeah,
I think we got them, like both of them, for like $80 or something like that. You know, like it was a crazy sale, and those things are incredibly gorgeous. It's like
by far.
Yeah, let's see what that one is.
I do sleep for the most part. Sometimes I don't know. So then this is one he's told me about that I need to read.
That's the crazy thing. She sleeps. I'm the one that don't.
Yeah. I also get like sucked into my phone too, and then the next thing I know, it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh, what just happened to the time? It was like 9 o'clock last I checked, and it's like, oh wait, that is a lot later than I thought. So.
See, I've been wanting to reread this for a while.
I'm kind of like Santa.
And
he doesn't appreciate it.
What? Come on.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I think I'm on a lack of sleep right now because I just catching up with all the tags on Instagram from Friday was a lot, and then it took forever to get all of the books gathered and then get the pictures, and then I finally posted them, and I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Hey, cool. Ka-chung, what's going on, buddy?
Power nap in, so it works.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Good to see you.
I hope you guys are doing good.
Tell Delphia I say hi. We say hi.
Yeah, say hi to Delphia. Yeah, it says watching you guys while playing Risk. I've never played Risk.
I've never heard of Risk.
I know what it's the board game, right? That I think and like on the box or like the logo, it's those pieces. I can't think of how to explain it, but
is it the one with the shapes and the sizes? Not sizes, but the shapes. I don't know.
I can see it in my mind, kind of like they, the game pieces. They're kind of like I can't think of what it's called, but yeah, I think I'm thinking of the right game. No, but I was gonna say it's funny. It's funny when we do our show this later at night, you know, because when you get how delirious you get when you get tired, and you get tired early on, and it's like a switch to like you'll be I was gonna say normal, but I don't know if you're ever normal.
It really is. Like this past week, I was doing something, and he was playing his game, and I was getting like I just hit me out of nowhere. that I started talking gibberish, and he's like, "Go to bed." I was like, "No, I'm doing this." And he's like, "Go to bed." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I finally convinced myself to go to bed. I get up, I walk down the hallway in the apartment, and instead of going to the bedroom, I came in here in the office where there is no bed whatsoever.
I'm in the living room and I hear the office door shut and close. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, and I literally said out loud to myself, like, did she just go in that room?
Yeah.
And so how am I, like, you were kind of pissing me off that night too.
Yeah,
I come sometimes. Storming in and the light was off. It was pitch black in here. And I flipped the light on and she's sitting right here, like curled up like this.
For whatever reason, I decided I needed to come sit in this chair and curl up and go to bed. And he's like, "What the hell are you doing? Go do the actual bed." I'm like,
and you're like, well, no, I was like, what the hell are you doing? And you're like, we have to stream or something. I'm like, no, you gotta go to bed.
I was talking in my sleep again because I do that often.
Oh,
I do that quite a bit.
Full conversations. I'd have conversations with you when you're talking in your sleep.
I honestly some days don't know how you put up with me. Oh, but you do it so well.
Patience.
Lots of it.
Let's see what this one is.
Yes.
Ooh,
I got a message.
Looks like a Hickman. Oh yeah, Hickman Avengers. This is the big. Yeah, I really want to read this run. I've never read his Avengers stuff.
There's a message.
So this is book 3. Avengers 24 through 34. Ooh. Salvador LaRocca R. Lanil Francis U. Oh wow. Yeah, this is.
Oh,
I love
I hate Captain America. That is a good book.
You always knock him.
I don't knock him over.
I need to move that stuff.
You put it in the way. That's what you did. I got a message from June that I need to respond to, but I also got this going on, so I'm just gonna wait on that.
I love Salvador LaRocca's interiors and
one thing at a time is what they say. Well, at least that's what he says sometimes.
What?
I don't know. Yes, he is there. Hey, John. So I did see a comment. Got sidetracked, but he's asking if we read Batman Monthly, and I am so far behind on Batman.
Batman Monthly.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the actual name of the series? Is Batman Monthly? Because don't both Batman books, like Batman and Detective, don't they both double ship? Maybe that's what he means. Like, are we getting?
He has a question right here that he asked me. Do we read Batman Monthly?
Hey, Bear Island.
New issue
What's going on, buddy? You didn't call out Bear Island, right?
No, I didn't. I missed Bear Island.
Yeah, I noticed it earlier.
I saw the message on my phone, so yeah, I saw the message and I wanted to see what it was, and then I got sidetracked.
I know, I'm so scatterbrained here too. I wanted to mention this too. Comics on the Mind. I think he said once he found the remote in the freezer, something to that effect. Scroll, damn it!
You can see the comments on my phone too.
Found the remote in the freezer once. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put stuff where it doesn't belong when I'm half asleep.
I get very delirious very quickly, and it's just like out of nowhere. Good to see you, Brandon.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, okay, yeah. John says I was just asking if you read Batman when it drops each couple of weeks. See, and that was, that's worded a lot better than how I was about to ask it. If we're getting them, like every time.
Yeah, that way. I need to catch up on them. I'm not up to date.
It's kind of interesting because, like, as far as Batman, we've been getting. I mean, we got back into collecting. I think when the Tom King Batman was at like 30, something like that, just a couple years ago.
Thank you.
But then we went back and collected all the first ones. So we have like the full Tom King run.
Yes.
And I still have like the last couple issues to read. But then we've kind of been getting Detective here and there. I got a big chunk out of it. I did get Detective that just came out this last week, I think, and so I'm gonna be on it. And so pretty much to answer your question, we kind of get them both.
Your stream this morning, John, was really good. I was looking like the whole time because I had just barely woken up and I wasn't quite functioning yet. I needed my coffee and cigarettes. But no, it was a good stream this morning too. Yeah, it was really good with you and your girls. Like that's super awesome. And congrats on the books that you got as well.
Yeah, and then the one later with Comics on the Mind too.
Yes, that was a good one too. Always love watching you guys. It's such great community. I love being here. Like you guys are all so incredible.
Like we're literally not exaggerating when we say like the only people we talk to are community people. Like yeah.
Yeah, like, it's pretty much like we just.
Well, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we
hey Bake, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah. Hey Bake, good to see you. Direct Edition Squad.
Yeah, Kachung says monthly is how often all comics should release. I agree because how I fell behind. That's a big thing. So those issues that double ship like Detective and even ASM for Marvel, which I haven't caught up and got the ones that I missed yet, and which sucks because Spider-Man, one of my favorite characters,
right?
And I'm not even gonna try and get the ones I missed. I guess I either just jump on a new story arc or wait for the inevitable renumbering number one when Marvel does it every 2 weeks.
Indeed, I do want to thank you again, Steve, for the AOK. We truly, sorry, I meant to do that earlier, but yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
We truly appreciate it. Like it's so good.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't read this, you need to read it.
Yeah, I was reading the note again. P.S. I have like 4 trades still to send.
Yes, this community is way too incredible, and we got some AOKs in the works. They're gonna go out soon. But I did find some books today on our hunt, and there's one thing so I've been trying to put together my 2020 list of books I want to find that I just want to find, that are like on my list. But it seems to be happening that I end up getting the book before I'm able to. Some of the first things I'm going to put on the list, I end up getting before I'm even able to make the list. And so I still haven't made the list.
Right.
But I don't know why, but yeah. So it's just kind of turning out to be showing the books that I was looking for. And today I found this gem, and it was the only one I was missing out of the 0 to 20 that we have. And so, it's so beautiful.
Did you show it?
No, not yet.
Okay. I just didn't know yet because I was. Yeah.
Were you not paying attention?
No, I wasn't. I was picking up books.
I don't pay attention some days. I have a short attention span. All right. So, without further ado, it is.
Oh, I love that one. Catwoman 18. Yeah, this is the one, like you said, that eluded us for so long.
Yes, this was the only one we were missing for since I started collecting.
The only one in the first 20.
Yeah, in the first 20. Yeah. But no, yeah, this is the one that we've been looking for a long time and haven't been able to find it. And we found it today. And then we found out that they had just barely put it out today because they had back stock and overstock that they were moving around. And yeah. So now I have 1 through 20, 0 through 20 of Catwoman.
Yeah, because they did have a 0 issue.
Yes, they did. And so some of my 2020 list is going to be filling out the rest of the Jim Balent Catwoman run.
That one.
So, I'm so in love with this book.
And were you looking? I think
beautiful.
Doesn't his run on it end at like 94 or something?
Not necessarily ends at 94, but no, it might have been a different. No, it was. Hold on.
Or maybe it was like the writer Chuck Dixon. Because I can't remember. I need to look into it some more. Because I swear I've seen like issue lists get up into the hundreds. I just don't know if Balent was on it the whole time.
I'd have to double check.
I need to check it out.
When I was filing them before, like when we had gotten home, there was one of them, and I think it was this one because I had told you it went up to like 90 something, and you thought that it went more. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, yeah, it does, but it's a different volume or color. I don't know.
Well, no, because if the number kept going, it's still kind of like the same volume.
Well,
because look at Daredevil Volume 2, there was like three different creative teams on that run.
Right.
And it's still all Volume 2.
Well, yeah. That's what I mean. It's
Which
just
is, I
that,
wish
like,
they would
on the one that I
keep
was
doing it that way.
on the one that I had added, though, I had only gone up to 90. So yeah, I anyways lost that ship. Oh, but yeah, so I got 18, and I'm so happy for it because I am just the biggest Catwoman fan. I love me some Selena Kyle. See, I got her on my shirt today because
All right.
she's one of my favorites.
I'm trying to think. You can show that one.
So we did come across this one today too, and it was still has the price on it, but there's like the best one they had for what they had. I was actually really surprised they had as many as they had, and it was really kind of cool to find. I almost got this sticker off. Hold on.
One thing I noticed, I think just last night, I was kind of checking out my Avengers Volume 1 run.
Look at what we found today.
Oh, yeah. Let's show that first. And that one is, what issue one was that one? Was it
78.
78.
October number 7812. Lois, those bullets are bouncing off you. You're super like me, right, Superman? Now do we get married? Maybe not. Tune in to find out. No, I'm just kidding.
Does he said? Oh. I thought he actually said maybe not.
No, that was just me.
No, that's why I thought it was awesome because like how it's like, now do we get married?
I actually like the purple background. It's really cool.
So yeah, looking at the Avengers Volume 1 we had,
older.
I noticed it was pretty pitiful. So definitely working on that now. So here's 332. Obviously, gotta get them Doom covers first.
Definitely gotta get those Doom covers.
I thought there was
and then
a couple.
The other ones I'm collecting for 2020 is the Mike Gorell Green Arrow that I really love. And it's just good.
Oh, I forgot in 333.
Yes. Was that one? Did
I think we might have got that from 2 different stores in different days, I think. And I don't know how that just worked out. But it's sitting here. It's right there.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
What did you do? Yeah, because we did get that one today.
This one?
I don't know.
Hell if I know either.
I don't know how we're still alive, guys. We might need you to send help.
Right.
I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know.
That's 32.
But
and this one she had checked on our digital app thing.
Yes.
She had checked, but we didn't have it. So then we got it today.
Yep. And then we found it today. And it was a good find.
He's
like, didn't you just remove this? I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna re-add it.
Yeah, that was 350.
But yes, so I really love Mike Gorell's art, and I came across this variant that is beautiful, and it's a Pieta cover nonetheless. So I got this one today. I found for $1, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it, and I did, as you can see. Captain Obvious over here states.
Oh yeah, Comics on the Line said loved when She-Hulk was on the team and in FF.
Yeah, She-Hulk is good. She's a favorite of mine too. I still have her trade that I need to read, but I have it. I plan on reading it here soon.
Here's when she was in the FF 286. Yeah. Return of Jean Grey too.
Yes, we did find this one today as well.
Here's some of the new comic book day pickups from this past week.
I don't know what I did with my new books.
Obviously,
I think they're on. I think I put them away.
Haven't read this yet, so I'm gonna read it like tonight or something because that one I kind of don't want to get spoiled on. And this was the variant that I got with it. I think we have the Art Germ one in the hold.
Our Patriots are done. Tom Brady just threw a pick 6.
Tom Brady just threw a pick 6. The Patriots are done. That makes me and my Falcon loving ass happy.
I'm just like, I like my Packers.
X-Men
they
4.
Pack, they go, woo, and they win.
My Falcons, they choke in Super Bowls.
That they do. Oh, I was so pissed at him that
Ugh.
time. We had our divorce poll
That
before we were
still makes
even
me
married.
cringe.
We had our divorce poll before we were even married.
Oh yeah, and then there's a Tech 1018.
It's we're so scattered. I don't know how we're still alive. But then we also have. I found this one today. So it was the annual Green Arrow, Mike Gorell again. It's so freaking beautiful. I thought it was a really good find.
Okay, so yeah, these are my 3.
And these aren't showing the pickups that we're sending out to AOKs because we did pick up a few good books for our AOKs.
Yeah,
too.
we got.
But you'll have to see the person open them when we send them.
So when we were doing, I mean, I still haven't posted or anything. Like our 2020 list. I mean, we've kind of like mentioned them here and there, but actually like posted or put like a definitive list out there. But we do know that both our list is probably not like a lot of other people's, because we don't have all like big boy books, but they're books that mean a lot to us.
Yeah, that's exactly a good point, because I've been trying to get a 2020 list together, and then when I start to, I end up getting the book before I'm even able to create the list. But I've also noticed that a lot of the books I'm looking for that I really want aren't expensive in any way. Like this one I came across today and I gasped. I was like, I couldn't believe that I found it. He was right on the other side of the table on where the back issues were, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is a big one for her. When she yelled it, well, not yelled, but when across the comic store, when she was like, bang, 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 and then turned it around, I'm like, is that, like, I had to ask her if that's the real one, or, if it's not, because, there's like so many like different reprintings and all that of all these books, and
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's dope. She found, especially when you find it in the wild like that.
Yes, it's his first. So I have another first appearance book.
Well, not first appearance. It's his first ongoing. No, it wasn't even ongoing. It's his first like self-titled #1.
Yes, that's what it was. Not appearance. Correction. Yeah. See, I don't know what to do without him. I would just be like, I don't know. But anyways, first ongoing. Not ongoing. But anyways,
first #1.
First #1. Green Arrow.
Like solo series, self-titled
solo series. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's what I get for staying up too late last night. I'm delirious.
Yeah, and guy...
It is beautiful. And it is Green Arrow. And I love me some Oliver Queen. I really miss the Green Arrow run. And I'm hoping they just bring it back somehow soon. But yeah, it is the mini-series 1 through 4. So I have 2, 3, and 4 of this one that I'm going to be on the hunt for now.
Yeah.
And it's just such a beautiful book.
And it's crazy because...
Hey, Robert, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. First self-title, not appearance. But still, it's a first, and it can be posted on a Friday with my good old man, Oliver Queen.
But like I said, yeah, and it's awesome because we went to multiple shops. None of them are regular LCS because, it was a hunt, like a hunt day.
Yes, it was. Because we had a little bit to budget with. But yeah. We went to a place that doesn't really have too much of books. But the second
they had books on our list though.
Is where I found this one. So
this one.
That's what it is. I got confused because my next one's a first appearance. That's what it is.
Here we go. ASM 529. First, like spider armor, the first of the new suit.
I agree with you, McD, 100%. Sentimental books are the best to get. And it's just, it all started for me with this guy that
which this one was on my list. I've always loved this suit, the like spider armor.
Yeah, I've always loved
the last one I'm going to show out of these 3 is a big one, a big one for me.
Yes, a really big one that I am surprised he found. I am so glad he found it too. It was
super cheap for what it's going for now too.
Yeah, so this is definitely going in my cinema box, and
the one I was just talking about isn't this one; it's the one after this one. But this is actually a variant, and
hey, Master Don, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here.
And people that know I'm a huge McFarlane fan, but
The
Yeah.
suspense.
Thor
The
number 8.
suspense.
I love this variant. It's by I think his first name's Todd. Is it Todd Knock or I
Yes.
can't. However you pronounce it. His last name's like spelled Nauck or something. But yeah, it's the one who actually did it. But homaging.
Right? Isn't it beautiful? I like just catching up on the comments now. I'm a little behind.
See, and now to a lot of people, this book probably
yes, even Carol said it too.
Isn't much, and it's not just because of the movie hype and all that why I like it. You know, she's one of my favorite characters.
And I'm sure you've all heard him say that he wants this book and he's wanted this book for quite some time.
This was honestly so high on my list.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention.
Like this might have been like the first book I had on my 2020 list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to some it's probably not that big.
It's a really good copy too.
But the fact that, you know, in the wild, just flipping through it.
Right.
I didn't think I would find this because like I'm seeing this thing go, you know, 20, 25, 30 bucks raw on eBay and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, what did I get it for, like $7 or something like that? I think it was. It's like she said, it's
I was not expecting to see this one, nor was I on these two as well. So just a little recap of these other two books that I have. And then this one, he had a cover nonetheless, and it is Mike Gorell sketch variant. I had to. Like, this is, it's the best when you go hunting and then you're like, it's when, because the way that it was this time is that it's like we've been looking for some of these books for so long that it's just kind of like, oh, you know, maybe I'm not really gonna see it, or it's not gonna be there, and then when it is, it just is that much more impactful.
Exactly, like that's Thor number 1.
Impactful a word, or is it just more
impactful is a word? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't speaking gibberish.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a word. No, but because even before the Jane Foster being in the next Thor movie, even before that announcement, I wanted that first appearance of her as Thor. I mean, yeah, there's the whole truthers, you know, the what if.
Well, it's like
you know,
Comics on the Mind says the first and second run of her Thor series is so epic, and it's the same one that you always tell me to read.
And we had, that's what I was gonna say. We have the full run in trades, but I've only read the second volume, so I haven't read that first volume. It was like the 8 or 9 issues when, yeah.
I think I missed a comment. Ooh, Valkyrie has been so good.
Yes, I love Valkyrie. I love too.
Valkyrie. Valkyrie's been really good. And so I do have one last book to show, and this one is a legit. Yo,
Biggie, what's going on in the
Hey,
Mastodon?
Biggie, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. What were you saying? Yeah.
This one is.
This is I dug this one out. I found this one, and she was like, "Oh yeah," but I'm like, "Nope, I'm putting one of mine back, and we're getting that."
He did too, because I was like, we gotta stay within our budget. I'm like, it's okay if we don't get this. You know, I want you to get that. You've wanted that one for a while.
Because I know this is one of her favorite characters, and I know this one is high on her list. So I'm like, no, we're getting it.
Yeah.
Suspense.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
Dun dun dun.
I love it. I love it so much. It is the first appearance of Scott Lang.
Yeah, and then later will be his first like as Ant-Man.
Yes,
is another big one.
So that's the next one I'm going to be on the hunt for, because I know that was one that was going to be on my list. Was the first appearance of him as Ant-Man, but I don't have that one yet, so I'm going to be looking for that one. But he came across this one today, and it is the first appearance of Scott Lang, not necessarily him as Ant-Man, because that's a different issue. But it's the first book Scott Lang was ever in, and I really love Ant-Man. He's one of my favorites. Hank Pym, Scott Lang.
And that's the really good looking copy too.
It really is too. Like, look at how beautiful that is. Like, it's clean. I think it is.
Yeah, I was really stoked on some of our
others, but it is still good. Like,
I mean, I was really. I don't not surprised because, like I said, we went to different places than when we usually go. I mean, there's shops that we go to. We just haven't been in a while, and it wasn't our main one.
Yeah, and I
But
don't know what it was.
we found some good
just,
stuff in the wild, you know, and
yeah. I
that's
don't
the
know
best
what
way.
it was. It was just I just had a feeling that it was like we need to go here, and if not there, then here. And I'm glad that we did. So yeah,
because we were also going to places where we know where we can get bags and boards cheaper too. Because
that's true. We're running low on bags and boards, but yeah, we got. I just lost my train of thought.
I love Comics on the Mind. Damn, my heart can't take all this excitement.
Yes, so I'm going to be looking for Ant-Man. Scott Lang's first appearance is Ant-Man, and then the other two books. I was really, really hoping that the two places I went to today would have them, but they didn't. And so, if you ever come across Mike Gurrell's, the two books is 25 and 26. Those covers are so beautiful, and I can understand why they're hard to find. But those are the other ones that I'm looking for, and I'm just still so happy that I found these two because it was just like I can't believe it. So
yeah, because that one you've been looking for quite a while.
Yeah,
I mean, you had even gotten to the point you had started looking around online, and you don't buy online ever, like hardly at all. I mean, a few times you have, but it's rare. It's really rare.
Yeah, right. See, and then we also got this one to recap for those that weren't here is the number issue 18 of Catwoman for the Jim Balent run that I'm collecting. So I now have 0 through 20 of this, and it's just so exciting because it's like, but that's my dilemma that I've been having with this whole 2020 list of books that we want is that I somehow end up finding them and getting them before I'm able to actually put them on the list. So, like, in the meantime, it's definitely Green Arrow, Mike Gurrell 25 and 26.
Hey, downright.
It's also Green Arrow 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, 4 of that one, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Downright.
Hey, good to see you, Downright Nerdy Podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Here's I was stoked on this one too. Here's ASM 350. That's another run I'm working on, and like I said, when it's a huge like volume 1 I'm working on, and there's just so much of it I don't have, you know, like I swear it seems like I always pick out Doom covers.
Right. Well, and you do, and those were some of the ones that I was like, where he was going to put some books back. I was like, you have to get the Doom though. It's just you have to. Yeah. And I am so glad you finally started to draw again. Like he can draw. Again. Oh, I was so.
Yeah, I'm working on something for somebody in chat that I'll be sending him soon.
I am honestly really stoked for because I can't wait for them to see and.
Because you've seen it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I finally did show you. At first, I wasn't.
Well, what's funny about him showing it to me is that he offered to show it to me, and then we were busy doing something. So I was like, yeah, I'll remind you later. So I'd asked him, and then like an hour or two had gone by where he was like doing an edit on something else, and he's like starts talking about it, and it was like asking me what I thought about it. And I'm like, well, you still didn't show it to me. Like, what do you mean what I thought of? Like, I haven't seen it yet.
I forgot that I hadn't yet.
Yeah, he forgot that last little bit. And then I saw it, and it was just melted my heart to see you draw again. Like, it was
just kind of a quick doodle. And the crazy thing is it was my first time ever. I did on my phone. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not like a tablet or like a drawing tablet. I did on my phone. Well,
see, even McD saved it in his phone and shows everyone.
Oh my head.
Yes, tell Riley we say hi too, and be safe for travels in Hawaii.
Oh, and that's right. Yeah.
If you've never been to Hawaii before, but pineapples will never be the same if you get them from Hawaii, because like way back in the day. We had a roommate living with us, and her mom lived in Hawaii, and she came to visit. She brought like real pineapples from Hawaii. I swear to this day, you don't get the same taste in pineapples. Like
it's funny you say that because I've been there too, and I know exactly what you're talking about. And before that, I mean, we had them a lot, like in Mexico. I mean, they have pineapples too, but the big thing in Mexico is like in coconuts.
Coconut.
is is what they put everything in.
So if you like pineapples, or if you're not allergic to them or anything, you should just be warned that the pineapples in Hawaii are so much better than any other pineapple ever. But you can only get them in Hawaii.
Yeah, even Gorell said, "Yeah, I've never tried using a tablet or computer to draw." Yeah, and that's like what I'm getting the hang of now. I mean, granted, the phone I have is a Note. Is it the Note 8 or 9? 8, right?
Ooh,
I think it's the
didn't
Note
know
8.
you grew your own pineapples, babe. That's awesome.
What?
Grow your own pineapples. They're so much sweeter.
You know what sucks though?
So much better. Yeah.
I have like, so growing up, I loved fruit and stuff like that, but like, I don't know.
It makes his ears itch if he eats too much fruit, which makes me sad.
I don't know. Everyone says it sounds weird. Like, I swear I developed like fruit allergies or something like 10 years ago. All of a sudden, when I eat just even the smallest amount, like it swells up and like itches. And
it's really not that weird though, because if you think about it, our body chemistry changes every 7 years.
Right.
To where it's like some things you used to love, and then over time it just kind of shifts to different things, or where it's like something that you never thought you'd like, or that you never used to like, one day all of a sudden you actually like it for whatever reason.
That's true. Yeah, even just
the human chemistry body, it's weird.
Boy, I mean, it's crazy. Like everything that we're made of too. You know what I mean? Like, and all the different. This
life is weird.
All the different things that can affect and change different things too, you know, and cutting out certain things, how much better you feel. And
even Comics of the Mind hated bananas as a kid, and now he loves them.
For real, me too. Yeah. Whoa. But I mean, like I said, because the fruit allergy thing, I can't. Like, I used to hate him too growing up, and then there was a point where I loved him. I would eat him with like with some cereals and stuff.
They take forever, but then you cut the top of your pineapple off and plant it. Huh. Is that like an eggplant? Or not an eggplant? What is that other one? That's like an avocado or something? Where you just
do it like that?
No, not like that. No, definitely. Like you put it like in toothpicks, and like you have it in water. So it's like not fully submerged, but so that it's like half of it. But it's like poked in like.
It might be eggplant, maybe.
I don't know. It's some kind of plant. I think it is an eggplant. I'm not sure, but I do know that much, and it's really not much at all. So I don't know how we're still alive when we can't really cook too much.
But
we make the basic stuff.
I know. I somehow was heading back towards art and stuff again.
Potatoes.
But no. Eventually, I do want to get like a.
Eggplant. It was potatoes you usually do it with.
Oh.
Potatoes. Yep.
Yeah.
Toothpicks.
Oh. But yeah, like for my art stuff too, like trying to get back into it more. The thing that I'm most excited about it is honestly doing stuff for the community. Like when we send out AOKs, we either maybe send out like a canvas or a painting, which is how I would normally do it. But I'm getting so much more into like this digital kind of art because we've always wanted to do our own book and stuff, like our own comic too. And
yeah, but when we got a new phone, I lost my rough draft, and it made me sad because at the very beginning of 2019, I had a goal to finish my book, Inside the Mind of a Schizophrenic. And then all of the notes I had on my phone where it was the rough draft plot thing. Well, not necessarily a plot because it's like an biography type thing.
Somewhat autobiographical.
Yeah, somewhat. And it's like I had everything separated for the different chapters and what points I wanted to make. It was just like a spiderweb rough draft that they teach you in elementary where it's like, okay, you get this concept, and I had all of that there. And then when we got new phones, I did the smart switch, and for whatever reason, the documents that I had saved on my notes on my phone, which was so much stuff.
So much you did.
Just gone. And I had worked so hard on it that it's just, it might eventually happen. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a work in progress because I've tried to see if I could find them in an old email, but I don't know. Yeah, so it's, I don't know where I was going with that. But maybe I'll finish it eventually because it could just be a matter of time. I do still have some stuff, just not all of it.
Well, yeah. So we're getting close to the hour mark. I mean, we don't normally try and keep it like we're right at an hour, but
this is true, and we are almost typically at least 5 minutes late to our own show.
I know. So yeah, technically, but
we really got to work on that.
We're well, and we're still trying to nail down like a permanent like time slot too.
Just kind of bouncing around. Flow.
Yeah. Best thing is following us on Instagram,
yes.
For sure. But
yes, indeed.
But no, there was a couple news things. This one I actually wrote down, I think, for last week's episode, but we didn't get around to it. But
there's a lot of stuff we don't get around to.
Yeah.
Matter of time. That's what I was gonna say.
What?
Sorry, I
interrupted
you.
What was it? You wrote. You can't do that and then not.
I was gonna say that when you were drawing, I wanted to just say that was the first thing I ever said to you was, "What are you drawing?"
That actually was, yeah.
So like when we met almost 7 years ago, the very first words I ever said to him, I just sat down next to him and asked him, "Hey, what you drawing?" And
because I was drawing at a house party.
Yeah. Drawing at a house party, and
like
being the awkward one that I am too. I'm like, I don't feel like making yeah.
All right, sources told We Got This covered that Jessica Jones's Kristen Ritter will appear in the Captain Marvel sequel. Charlie Cox's Daredevil also rumored to make an appearance. Captain Marvel 2 will also reportedly see Carol Danvers with a love interest, a female, however, not Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie, because we know, a lot of fans, MCU fans, have been shipping
Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie.
I do too. Yeah, I do too. I mean, but you kind of, because a lot of MCU fans were shipping Captain Marvel and her. Do you really ship that one, or would you kind of rather see Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie with like just someone else? I don't know, not anyone specific.
Twilight Zone crossover with Poison Ivy, but that's Twilight Zone, and Twilight Zone don't exist, so I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
If the amalgam verse or whatever opened up again.
Yeah, something like that. Or maybe even Selena Kyle. That would be interesting.
Catwoman and Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie.
No, Ivy. Yeah, Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Ivy and Harley isn't too bad at times.
This is true.
Honestly, I like that better than Harley and Joker a lot of the times.
Agreed.
I mean, I love Joker. I'm a huge Joker fan.
Yeah, that is a good point, because usually it's Ivy and Harley that are.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I like when you see those two together. I mean, recently.
It's so easy to get him
Heroes in Crisis. What?
I said it's so easy to get you distracted.
Oh, squirrel.
Yes.
Hell, not even that. Just something shiny.
Indeed.
This one I was actually writing down right before we were 5 minutes late to our own show. Marvel Studios rumored to regain full control over the Hulk and Namor rights.
Yes.
Indicated by fan site MCU Cosmic, Universal Pictures film rights to the Hulk and Namor might have finally reverted back to Marvel Studios, meaning they wouldn't have to bend over backwards to work with a rival studio and distributor to make new movies featuring those characters. This could be why rumbles of Namor appearing in the Black Panther sequel have gained steam.
Yes.
Which I'm really glad to hear, because that is where I want to see Namor. Because, remember there was rumors of Dr. Doom appearing in the Black Panther sequel.
I'm super excited for the... You're talking about something else. Never mind. My bad. I was thinking about something. Never mind. Go on.
Well, I'm curious to know what you were thinking of, but...
I was thinking... I think it's still there.
I can literally hear it. Just
Namor. Was it Black Panther?
Yeah, because.
Oh, okay. So I was on the right.
Because remember, there was rumors going around about Dr. Doom might be appearing in Black Panther 2.
Oh,
and I was always saying no, he needs to
first
appear. He needs to first appear in Fantastic Four, and then after that he can be a villain everywhere else. Like he has been. But
exactly, yeah. No, I was gonna say I'm excited for the Doctor Strange because it's supposed to be a horror one.
Yeah, I'm really interested
That's what
for
I'm
that
really
one.
excited about. And then I got confused for a second, and then I forgot.
For the
But-
Disney Plus shows, the one I'm looking forward to the most is Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I think is actually the first one
Yes.
that starts. It's this fall. And then as far as movies, I'd probably say, I don't know, Thor: Love and Thunder, just because of Jane Foster Thor. I love the
Or like
character.
even Big says Fantastic Four can appear in the Doom movie. That would be cool take. That would be,
Yeah. And Bake said,
they-
I'd love to see Doom, but I don't think he'll be in Black Panther 2. I don't think he will be either. This was just a rumor that was happening at the time. And I mean, I wasn't putting a lot of stock into it at the time. Especially, let's just look into what has actually been done in the MCU. In Endgame, Okoye's reference to an underwater earthquake.
Yeah, see, that's what I was like hoping that they get Namor in on that, because in Endgame you do see that, but then not even only in Endgame, but in another one you see it on the map in the background,
going way back. Yeah,
and that's even farther back. So Namor has
and
to
one thing
be
we
in
know,
Black Panther. I think
so too. He has to.
As I lose my voice.
I mean, because we've never heard him actually reference or say like Atlanteans or anything in the MCU, right? I don't think we've ever heard of them as like a species of people. But if they're following that, because if I remember right, there was a comic arc where there was like an underwater earthquake or something, and the Atlanteans needed like the Wakandans like assistance, their help, but they didn't help him,
and so that's
or whatever.
why
And then so
I created a villain,
which I think I mean, that's where I kind of think they could go. I mean, because that's something that we've seen in the MCU.
Kind of where I hope they go.
Yeah, or if they do, if they introduce Doom in his own movie, not necessarily him coming into, being like the Fantastic Four bad guy or whatever, villain, but his own movie, because they actually almost did one. I think it was maybe even before the MCU got off the ground, but the guy, oh hell,
what's his dude? What's his face?
He played the bad guy in Casino Royale, and then he played Hannibal in the TV show, and then he's I just can't think of his name right now. He was in the Death Stranding video game too. You know the actor, I mean? No, not Norman Reedus, but he's
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's gonna bug me. I'm sure someone in chat knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Either way,
but he almost played a
Illuminati in the movies. Yes. Time. That's another thing. I saw something that was like a first look at the Eternals, but then I noticed it was fan made, and I didn't actually watch it. But it was something about like a sneak peek at Eternal.
Well, you know what's crazy? At some convention like in Brazil or something, Feige did show actual real Eternals footage.
It was on my Google page when I went when I was gonna Google something. It was one of the things that was like pre-populated off of like things that I like. But it was something about a first glimpse or first tease of Eternals. Yeah. Which I mean also
is this year now. Yeah. I mean it's coming up soon.
Don't know. But
yeah, I really hope we get Illuminati in the movies. You know,
have to watch that.
You know what? Once Silver Surfer comes in and stuff, like we can get the original Defenders too, and Namor and stuff too. Or wait, yeah, because original Defenders was Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, Hulk, and Namor, right? I think Namor was in it.
I could be wrong. There's a song we need to look up later. It's don't know artist called Echo. Don't know. I've heard of him. He does sick rap into comics, and he did a song called Endgame and Up the Lines. We're gonna have to look that up.
Wow, yeah.
I know there's that nerd surfer that sings songs about Doctor Who.
Oh, Nerd Herder?
Nerd Herder.
Yeah, I love that band.
Yeah. I love this is so great.
I think most, I mean, like a lot of nerds know about them, but if not, check them out. They're
Inhumans and Mutants for awesome Illuminati. I agree, 100%.
Yep.
Doom. Where
was that last scene?
I think that was earlier.
Okay, so I was saying, so but yeah, I'm glad to hear that rumors are heating up now. With Namor appearing in Black Panther 2, because that's where
Yes.
I hope they go.
That's where he should be.
Um,
and I still can't believe I found this today.
And that Marvel getting the rights back, maybe that's also why they're able to do a She-Hulk series too on Disney Plus, because She-Hulk was also tied up in that Universal deal.
I still can't believe I found this today.
And then lastly, this was the last piece of news I got, literally. And we just have a crummy old laptop, so I can't bring up cool pictures. But when we get a new laptop and I start using OBS again, our show will be so much better. We'll bring up, like I used to do. I would bring up pictures right now, but first wave of McFarlane Toys DC figures were revealed, and they're available for pre-order already too. They have 6 to 12-inch figures. A lot of them are actually 7-inch ones. Giggity. 22 points of articulation, $20 to $25.
He has so many toys, like statues, figures.
Yeah.
I have some of my own, so I'm not being a hypocrite, but you got a lot. You got a lot more than me.
Yeah, I'm definitely more into the figures than you are. I mean, you love figures and statues and pops and all that too. But
I do love them.
But you were getting a laugh out of me. Was it last night? I was cleaning some of the figures and reposing some, and she's just like, "Geez, look at you!" Like, I guess I just little kids sitting there.
Yeah, it was no. It's so we go to the grocery store to pick up a few groceries and stuff after work before we go home, and I had to pick up my meds at the pharmacy, and I had almost completely forgot. So I left him wherever he was at because I knew I wouldn't go too far. We're at the grocery store. And I go in line, I get the pharmacy, I pick up my meds, and I'm like, okay, I go right back over to where I was at. I was like, see, you didn't even move from where you were at. He's like, so then he's there, and he's like, and so I was like, okay, yeah, let's go grab our groceries and other stuff. And he's got this Star Wars figure in his hand. And I'm thinking,
and this is at the grocery store too, mind you.
I'm like, okay, I'm thinking, why, we're kind of got a budget, and he's like. And it cracked me up because his first response before I could even say anything was just that I checked my wallet. I had a spare $20. So I bust out laughing, and I'm like, okay, you pulled a me. You made sure it was out of your own money, not out of the money that we budgeted, and this and that. And I was like, okay, whatever makes you happy, because that's just how it goes.
Oh yeah, McD. Yeah, you sent me that picture. Oh, thank you so much. That's so awesome, because I haven't been able to find them here, like, in person either.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he even says last one at his work.
Yeah. But no, like, at the end of the week, when we, like, do budgeting and everything, for whatever reason, he's really good at forgetting he has money. So every once in a while, he'll be like, oh, wait, I wonder. And
it's funny, because then when I get paid, you always when I get paid, you always tell me, here, stash, like, fold up and stash $100 in the, in the pocket, like, hide it up in there.
It's different,
and it works sometimes.
So long story short, I let him get the toy, and it's now another one that we have upon the many.
It's Darth Vader.
It is Darth Vader, so that's fair.
Yeah, and the one that I'm really gunning for is that new Doctor Doom from the new Fantastic Four Marvel Legends wave. And I told
so many good books.
I've been getting salty at our LCS sometimes lately, because but supposedly it should be on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to read too, and yeah, we're about 15 minutes over an hour.
Thank you again so much, Steve. Like, I don't know if everybody saw this, but this is some of this stuff that Steve sent us. And if you haven't read this, Brave and the Bold, definitely go ahead and give it a read. It's one of my favorite stories. And I can't
wait to reread that in hardcover.
Steve, you are way too kind. Thank you so much for this. We truly appreciate it. And you're just such an awesome guy. If you guys aren't following him, you totally should.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put a link to. I know I put a link to his Instagram in the description. I can't remember if I did the YouTube or not.
Maybe.
I'm scatterbrained. Sorry. If not, I'll add it in later.
Yeah, I don't know how we're still alive. I know it's been said before, but no, for real, I don't know.
Mark Brooks and Tom King, Sig, on this cover that's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
One of my favorite covers of all time. Mm-hmm. Easy.
Yep. Kavi had sent us that one, so now we have one for multiple one day. And,
one of
Saturday.
One of them's Virgin, one of them's trade dress, though.
Yes.
Which is even better.
Yes, even better indeed.
Deadpool v Gambit.
Steve is really awesome. He cracks me up.
I love this
I love
variant.
everybody in this community. You guys are all so incredible. Thank you so much for joining us and being here. And it's so awesome.
It is.
You have all the other ones, but yes, and so maybe I will eventually create a 2020 list if I can somehow manage to have them on the list without finding them so quick, which is also really weird, like, because you wouldn't think I would find them so quick. But it's like the first one.
Well, I mean, also, I mean, they're not the biggest, most rarest books usually either.
This is true.
I mean,
see, and there's the Hickman Fantastic Four.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there is some of those big boy books on our list, trust me, but I'm also a realist. You know, I'm not affording any of those anytime soon.
And this is one that he actually told me I really need to read as well. So I'm super stoked that we have this one because I've heard about this story, but I haven't read the story myself. But yeah, that's the main thing, like you said, with my 2020 list so far is it hasn't been really expensive books. But it, like, the first rare one that I thought was going to be a lot harder to find was Poison Tomorrow.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you found that.
So hopefully, if I do get around to making my 2020 list, it'll be like this is here. It won't be too hard to get.
Hey, Chris Barrett, Hunter Thompson, what's going on, guys? We're just about wrapping up. Thanks for stopping by.
Moons, I think. Oh,
no, probably.
I need to take my meds. Don't let me forget to take my meds when we're done.
You put a bell around your neck.
That won't work.
I forgot where I was going.
I don't know, where were you going? You think I'd remember to take my meds since I've been on them for like 10 years?
Wish I could just turn off my brain sometimes.
Yeah, me too. But yes, I still forget them from time to time.
No, I mean, no, because obviously we have big books like FF5, obviously, First Doom, and a lot of the big Doom keys.
Well, and then it's like
Silver Surfer 1.
One of my goals is to get this one slabbed by the end of the year. In a matter of time, I will get this slabbed, pressed, and everything, and I cannot wait. I
mean, because our LCS is they're kind of partnered with CGC or whatever, and and they can send it or.
It's my baby. See, it's my baby. It's just my baby.
I love that book.
I'm weird. I'm sleep deprived. This is what I get for staying up too late.
Oh my god.
I put that back away.
All right. Yeah, and I do want to.
Sorry, my arm looks all long and weird. I didn't realize that.
We have also been kind of throwing around ideas and stuff about just other types of content and stuff instead of just, this show, on Saturdays and in the occasional direct edition Sundays, but like stuff during the week, maybe quick 5-minute pre-recorded videos of just different stuff. And but we just want to kind of I don't know if expand is the right word or whatever, but just want to do more.
It could be.
Yeah.
There's some stuff I kind of have in mind that I might do, and if I do, it's actually going to be on my YouTube, not Soldiers.
Yeah, she kind of wants to do some.
There's something I kind of have in the works that I'm thinking about doing, but I probably won't start it for a good couple months because I need to just kind of gather and get things together and ready for it. But I do have an idea.
Yeah, and next week we have our first of something that we're doing this year. Throughout 2020. Usually it's going to be the first Saturday of every month. So the first issue of Married with Issues every month, we'll have a comic book spotlight episode where we will have a community member, that's highlighted for that month.
Yeah.
But this month we couldn't do it on the first Saturday, so we're going to do it next week. And we're going to have Matt, the boy who had 7, is our January spotlight.
I can't believe.
And we'll have him on the show with an interview, and then we'll also have a spotlight on the blog site too.
Yes.
Which will pretty much just be a recap of the interview on the show, maybe, or because it'd be stupid to interview him twice, like on the show and then do one. Paste. Yeah, transcribe.
Yeah,
something like that.
No, Mickey, I don't know how you do it. I would be so much more delirious. I would be dead. I'm the same way. I've been
5 a.m.
Right? See, I've been taking them steady since 2010. And now we're in 2020. Oh God, how bad is my math?
What? It's bad. I know it's bad, but what?
From 2010 to
2010 to
now.
20. That's 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, for a second I was tripping myself out thinking, yeah, so it is 10 years. Yeah, I've been taking them for like 10 years and I still forget from time to time. See, I'm just so horrible at math. But no, I can't believe you're still up at almost 5 a.m. McBee. Silly.
Hunter Thompson says CGC has a good membership deal going on right now. The $150 tier is the way to go. Yeah, because isn't that the one? Because we kind of looked at it where I think there was like a $150 one where, oh hell, what was it? So like you pay the $150, but then
it gives you like
it pretty much pays for itself, right? Because I think you get like a $150 like credit or something to use there,
right?
Or something. It was something like that, to where it basically pays for itself, kind of. But
for whatever reason, I thought it was going to be more than 10 years. I was like, no, it wouldn't be 20. Yeah, it would be 10 years. Yeah, but yeah,
it's crazy that it's 2020 though.
It is by far.
That just sounds
so weird,
so futuristic. Like we should have flying cars and.
It's weird.
Old sci-fi movies lied to us.
They did. Like Back to the Future, we were supposed to have flying cars in 2015.
That's true. But Back to the Future did pick the Cubs finally winning the World Series, though. Granted, they were off by like a year or two, but Cubs winning the World Series, though.
Does it count if they're off by a year or two, though?
When it's the Cubs, yeah. If you knew baseball, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know baseball.
I love baseball. Hey. On that note,
thank you guys
thank you all for hanging out.
so much for joining us. I don't know how we're even still alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go read and probably fall asleep, sitting up and drop the book again.
No, I won't let that happen. It gotta take care of our children. We have so many of them. We have to make sure.
I wept for days after that. Love you guys. Hope you have a good weekend.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I think Robert's show is tonight.
Oh yeah.
That
Comics on the Mind.
Yes,
I think it was going to be on
the Mind is going to be on Robert's show. Show with a Hook. So if you want to tune into that at I think it's like midnight his time. Definitely good people. Good show to watch, and yeah. If you still happen to be up because it's the weekend, and yeah.
Yeah, if you're an insomniac like me and McD. All right, love you guys.
Have a good night. Live long and prosper.